We were not born to break, to hold back, or to give up. We are here to rise, to overcome, and to achieve the impossible. We keep course, no matter how long or bumpy the road. This is our strength. This is the way. Because when the struggle is real, we grow even stronger. We were not born to break. We were born to move. Thank you and happy holidays. Mercedes Benz. Trucks you can trust.
Previously on IQ, Yana's father has been killed. Yana is still under pursuit in the desert by the commandos. Sensor is closing in on her. This is IQ. 𝓂𝓵𝓮𝓷𝓽 and Jambura, who are among the hostages, along with more, round the hills just as Mahon fires the rifle at Yana. She quickly moves back with the plane mirror in her hands. She's tactical, sufficiently trained. The shot allows Sarah to locate the shooter, and as she breathes out softly, she pulls the trigger. Just as the bullet meets the rock and its recoil lowers, Sarah had got Mahon straight head on. As Belek faults the RPG to relocate to higher grounds for a clear shot, 𝓂𝓵𝓮 shoots him from the back. Yana moves out from behind the rocks and takes out Veronica, who has just shot Govi on the foot. As 𝓼𝓮 takes out Sucre, he is yelling, "Medics!" Ng'endo moves quickly to the man on the ground. Man down. I repeat, man down. The two medics move in quickly with a stretcher, and as Baha secures his gun behind his belt, he picks one side of the stretcher and starts moving back to the AMC. Yana runs and hugs Sensor. He holds her face and kisses her. "Good to have you back, love." At that time, Ogas is seen getting into the jeep, and it speeds away just as 𝓂𝓵𝓮 with the RPG from Belek misses the chopper and it flies off the deserted hills. President Palmer walks into the holding cell where Morgan is seated on the armchair. "Morgan, where is the bomb?" "I don't know what you're talking about, sir." "Morgan, you and I come a long way. And seriously, I don't think this is where we say goodbye. At least not this way. Mr. President, I've always been loyal to you and held you in high regards. Letting you down has never been a plan of mine. You know how it always works. I can't inform you and protect you at the same time," says Morgan to President David Palmer. "I wish it didn't have to be this way," answers David. "Unfortunately it is, sir," replies Morgan. Before David walks out, closing back the door. Meanwhile, Wentworth Miller calls the Secretary of State. "Hello, Madam Secretary." "Hello, Wentworth." "I am quite in a hurry. What is this about?" "It's about a chopper in the deserted hills and several US commandos killed by 𝓵𝓮𝓷𝓽." "What do you mean, 𝓵𝓮𝓷𝓽?" "Muammar is dead, madam, and up until this time we don't know who took after him." "That's what I'm saying. I know nothing about this, but I am meeting the president in a few. Maybe I'll inquire and get back to you," says Minaj and hangs up the phone. In the desert, Sensor and his team are seen in the AMCs en route back to the team in pursuit of Ogas and the bomb. At the airport in Dubai, Kamene meets Noah at the waiting bay. Her plane had just landed from Washington, attending the press conference. On the convoy on transit, Sensor What do you know about a nuclear bomb in the hands of terrorists? Well, the terrorist's name was Muammar. Was? Yes. We had arrested him, but he was assassinated by one of his men while we were transporting him back to our ops base. The second in command is a guy named Muammar Dugas, who just took out an entire recovery team sent out to rescue hostage soldiers. Some of them with us now, but Dugas is still at large and I believe he has the nuke with him. Into a private airstrip, 𝓂𝓚 Ali drives the actress truck into the runway where a jet is waiting. They get out and Varghese moves to the back of the truck to open it. 𝓂𝓚 joins him and Varghese climbs up. The pilot to the private jet comes to their assistance. They carry the nuke into the plane. They all get in and it flies. On Al Jazeera, 𝓂𝓏𝓏𝓽𝓾 is on with the news reporter 𝓂𝓏𝓷𝓽𝓾 is on with the report. From here in Dubai, a mysterious death has been witnessed in the neighborhood of Dubai Emirates, where a man suspected to be a former Israeli spy has been shot dead by unknown people. According to the eyewitness who identified her daughter to the victim, one young tyrant was seen fleeing the scene after a shootout before the suspected executors of the crime pursued her. Well, maybe to bring the viewers up to speed, are we talking about the popular Yana tyrant who has been on the news heads after a roommate died in Moscow? Interrogates 𝓂𝓏𝓏𝓽𝓾. Well, to be precise, yes. Well, up to this moment, have you been able to discern the connection between the two incidences? Our team is up following a lead. Once we know more, we shall inform the studios. Well, that was 𝓂𝓏𝓷𝓽𝓾 from Dubai. Jennifer mutes the news and walks to the kitchen. When Sensor and his team get back to the camp, everyone who stayed back has been killed and Omar has been recovered by Dugas and his men.